Well, Mike, you got that paddle back, and you know, coming out in that second quarter, holding Jefferson scoreless there for the last 6-7 minutes, and that certainly turned the game in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, we had that first run, and our kids were starting to act like something we'd never done before, and we kind of let up. And Jefferson's credit, Morrison and McGraw, and they were relentless on the glass and got themselves back into the game. So thankfully for us, we got a few stops, finally got some rebounds. I thought that was the issue. We really struggled to work hard to get a stop, and then we'd give them 3-4 extra opportunities. So.
You knew Renz could shoot the three, but getting them in foul trouble, and you only allowed them, I think, maybe 2 or 3 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I mean, obviously foul trouble helps when you keep a kid like that off the court, but our plan coming in was to not let him touch it hardly at all, and really try to clog that lane up with Morrison and McGraw. And I don't know how well we did with Morrison and McGraw, but we definitely were able to take their outside game away with Renz.
Like last week when we were standing here, you needed a basket. Bakken was there to get you that basket tonight, but it wasn't just Alex tonight. It was tons of guys tonight.
Yeah, and that's what I like. You know, we had a conversation with our staff. You used to think that your A game in coaching was calling timeouts and making plays, and this year our A game is going to have to be who we play at the right times. And, we're still working through that. Kids are battling and earning opportunities. We just got to be willing. We got to figure out quickly what our rotation is going to be, and set on it and move forward with it.
Is this a game where the kids like to, you know, that battle for the paddle? Do they take pride in something like that?
Oh yeah, I mean, their meaning of this rivalry is very similar to what I feel when we play against Stoughton. And I told them, you know, I'm never going to know what in your heart of hearts this means to you, but I can only imagine because I know what that means to me. And you could see it. This was the best week of practice we've had since I've been here. Our leaders were focused. Things went well. And, you know, thankfully we were able to show it tonight with our defensive tenacity.
Certainly the biggest picture here, $3,800 plus raised tonight for Coaches versus Cancer.
Like I told our guys, this is a rivalry, and I understand it, but this is about allowing people that have cancer, have lost friends with people to cancer, or battling cancer, an opportunity to just get away from it for an hour, hour and a half. And I think Jefferson and our team did a heck of a job making sure that the people that came here were entertained, and we're proud of these kids for how hard they played against each other for something that's in the scheme of life is meaningless. It's a game of basketball, and hopefully if we help one family out, then we did what we needed to, and the money, it speaks for itself.
All right, thanks. Well, Jay, obviously that second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't get anything going on offense, and you know, I think you look at it, our kids played hard, and they really, I thought we played pretty good D for the most part tonight, but when you can't get shots to drop, you know, and your offense goes stagnant like that, it's going to be a battle, and Fort's too good a team to not be able to keep up with them. And I told our coaches that before the game. I said, you know, we're going to have to hit some shots tonight to get out in front and to keep a lead or to even stay in this game. And sure enough, I mean, we had that bad second quarter. We couldn't get it inside. You know, we couldn't finish around the hoop. We couldn't knock an outside shot down. And then, you know, they got going a little bit too. And going down by 10 at half, you got some work to do. So
you knew Fort was a good defensive team.
Yeah, I think they pride themselves on D this year. That's their kind of their MO or whatever, you know. And you look at it, they beat really good quality teams last weekend in Marshfield and Brilliant on defense. I mean, they took it to some good, you know, schools there with Brilliant winning the D3 championship last year. Marshfield, big D1 that can play. And you know, we knew our hands would be full, and our offense is still evolving this year a little bit. You know, we haven't been stuck, you know, in a lot of quarters like we have been in other years, but also we're still a work in progress to try to get guys going, and you'll see that against a good team like that defensively. Some nights you struggle, and tonight was one of them. So
lots of free throws tonight. Again, a game where the flow wasn't quite there.
No, I mean you just didn't feel it at all tonight. I mean, at least the other night, first quarter felt all right, but you know, tonight we got to be better with the fouls. I mean, we got to move our feet. We want to be aggressive, and we want to, you know, play with a style of physicalness and things like that. But to some degree, you got to still move your feet. You got to get your hands off and things like that. And a ton of fouls tonight. I mean, it killed us at the line. From their side of it, I'm sure they shot about 40 free throws. So.
Well, this is the culmination of a tough week. You got the 2 wins. You know, Fort Atkinson, you knew was going to be a question mark as far as a victory or not, and you got to be happy with coming out of this thing with 2 wins.
Yeah, I'm proud of our guys this week. I mean, anytime you get 3 games in a row, or not in a row, but 3 games in 1 week, and you get to that third one, you know, if you have some gas left in the tank and then you see the kids still fighting and battling and playing hard, you know you got a good group, and a group that they're going to be willing to battle to the end all season long. And I think that's what you saw tonight, was even though we were on the losing end, you know, for the third game in 1 week and all that, the kids really gave the effort, and they were still playing hard at the end there. And you know, I'm proud of this group, and I'm excited to see where we can take things here, starting from next week with 2 big games as well. So.
Right. Thank you.
Yep.